Daddy died a year ago today. On your birthday, Irina. It was snowing. You fainted, remember? I thought I wasn't going to survive, but here we are. We can talk about it like it was... Look at you. You're wearing white again. And the clock struck just like that. I remember the funeral. I thought there should have been more people there.
I don't want to think about it.
It was May when we left Moscow. That was 11 years ago, and yet it feels like it was only yesterday that we left. Stop whistling like that, Masha. It's annoying. It's just that I get these headaches. I spend all day working at the school and then the extra tutoring in the evenings. I've worked there for 4 years and they've bled me dry. But there's one thought left in me that just gets clearer and clearer.
Moscow. Selling this house and everything and going back to Moscow.
Yes, back to Moscow as soon as possible.
Andrei's going to be a professor, so he can't live here. The only thing stopping us is Masha.
Masha can visit us every summer.
It will all work out, you'll see. It's such a lovely day today. When I woke up, I remembered it was my birthday and I was so excited. I had such a wonderful dream.
You look beautiful today. Masha does too. Andrei, well, he's put on weight and it doesn't suit him. I suppose from being angry at the girls all day, I've become old and thin. But today I'm home, I'm free, and I'm finally starting to feel my age again. Sometimes I think I'd be happier if I'd been married and could stay at home all day. I would have loved my husband.
Well, thank you very much. Here, I've been meaning to tell you, our new commander is planning to visit today.
Really?
Is he old?
Oh, not very. He seems nice. He's certainly not stupid, but he does talk a lot.
Is he attractive?
Oh, enough. But he has a wife and 2 daughters. It's his second marriage, too. And everywhere he goes, he says, I have a wife and 2 daughters. He'll say it here, wait. And apparently she's a bit mad, the wife. She wears her hair in a braid like a child, talks politics and pseudo-intellectual stuff, and every now and again tries to kill herself, just to annoy her husband. I would have walked out years ago, but he just likes to complain about it to everyone.
Tell me, why am I so happy today? I woke up this morning and it was suddenly like I understood everything in the world and I knew how we were supposed to live. We have to work. If you don't work, then you might as well not be alive. You know how in hot weather you long for a glass of cold water? That's how I long to work. And if I don't start getting up very early and working very hard, then you have to promise never to speak to me ever again.
I promise, I promise.
Daddy used to make us get up at 7 every morning. Rita still does, but she lies in bed for hours thinking and thinking. And she has such a serious expression on her face.
You still think I'm a little girl, so you find it funny when I'm serious. But I'm 20 years old.
I understand you completely, Irina. I come from a privileged family. They spoilt me and tried to protect me from work, but they didn't succeed. Not quite. I mean, the world is changing. And I'm going to work, and in 25 years or 30 years, so will everyone else.
I won't.
Oh, well, you don't count. In 20 years, you'll be dead. And if you don't have a stroke or something first, I'll crack and put a bullet in your brain. Oh, that's me. That's for me. Right, I'm expecting something. I'll be back in a minute.
He's up to something.
He's obviously going to give you some kind of extravagant present.
But I told him not to.
Why is he always so embarrassing?
On a curved white shore grows a green oak tree, within a golden chain wound round and round, with a golden chain wound round and round.
You're in an odd mood today, Masha. Where are you going?
Home. Home.
It's your sister's birthday.
It doesn't matter. I'll be back this evening anyway. Bye for now, darling. Happy birthday.
When Daddy was still alive, 30 or 40 officers would come and celebrate. Now there's about 1.5 people and it's as silent as a desert. We'll catch up later, but I've got to go. You're so...
It's okay, Masha. I understand.
When a man talks a lot, it's a speech, or at least a lecture. What do you call it when a woman talks a lot?
What do you mean, you weird little man?
Nothing.
A china teapot. How much did that cost?
Oh my God.
Told you.
You're insane.
You can't give me such expensive presents.
That'll be the shinin. Afternoon. Alexander Vershinin. I'm delighted to see you again.
Thank you for coming. Please, sit down.
Really? I'm delighted. But, weren't there 3 of you? I don't exactly remember your faces, but I'm sure Colonel Prosorov had 3 little girls. I remember seeing you sitting there right in a row. Ha! How time flies, huh?
Vershinin is from Moscow.
Moscow? You're from Moscow?
That's right. I worked for your father.
Well, I don't remember you.
Olga! Olga, come back! The new colonel is from Moscow.
Ah. You're Olga, the eldest, huh? You're Masha. And you must be the youngest. Arena? Ah.
You're really from Moscow.
Yes. I trained and served there for a long time, but I've been given my own command here, so here I am. I don't remember you individually, but I do recall there were 3 of you. 3 sisters. Your father, though, I just have to close my eyes and I can see him standing there in front of me alive. I used to visit you in Moscow.
And I thought I remembered everyone.
We're moving there, you know.
Oh.
It's our hometown. We were born there.
Wait. Now I remember. Everyone used to joke about the Lovesick Major. You were in love and everyone used to tease you about it.
Yeah, that's me. The Lovesick Major.
You've really aged.
When I was the Lovesick Major, I was young and in love. Not anymore.
Oh, he's aged, but he's not old at all.
Where did you live in Moscow?
Old Basmanaya Street. When you walk to the barracks, you have to cross this little river. And if you stop and stand still, you can hear the water rushing beneath you. It's a sad place for a man to be alone. But here you have such a wide, beautiful river.
But it's always cold and full of mosquitoes.
Oh, no, the climate here is good. The forest and the river and so many birch trees. It's a nice place to live, huh? The only strange thing is that the station is 20 kilometers outside of town. No one seems to know why.
I do. Because if a station is near, then it can't be far. And if it's far, then it couldn't be near.
Our resident joker, Soliani.
I remember you now.
I knew your mother.
Mummy is buried in Moscow.
When we move back, we're going to put flowers on her grave.
But I'm already starting to forget her face. The same way we'll all be forgotten.
Oh, yes, but that's life. Everything that you think is serious, meaningful, and important will all be forgotten. Isn't it funny that we have no way of knowing what will be considered important and what will be seen as ridiculous? In Copernicus's and Columbus's own time, everyone thought their discoveries were useless, absurd, heretical even, and that some empty rubbish written by some nutcase was the truth. Maybe one day our own lives will be looked back upon as strange, absurd, uncomfortable even.
Who knows? Maybe they'll say we lived elevated lives and look back at us with respect.
That's our brother, Andre. Andre, come here a minute.
He's the clever one. He's going to be a professor.
It was Daddy's idea.
He's sulking today because we've been teasing him a bit. It seems he's a little in love.
With a local girl. She'll be here for lunch. Probably.
But wait until you see her clothes. I don't mind her having neither taste nor style, but she's just pathetic. Andre isn't in love. He does have some taste, after all. Besides, I hear she's going to marry the chairman of the council. Well, good luck to them. They're perfectly matched.
This is our brother Andre.
Ah, Vershinin. Prozorov. So, you're the new commander?
He is from Moscow.
Really? Congratulations. Now, my sisters will never leave you alone.
Ah, I'm sure they're bored of me already.
Look at this little picture frame Andre gave me for my birthday. He made it himself.
It's a really nice frame.
He's not just the clever one, he's the talented one.
Please don't.
You're so sensitive. Everyone used to call Alexander the Lovesick Major, and he didn't seem to mind.
That's right.
And now I'm going to call you the Lovesick Violinist.
Or the lovesick professor. Andre's in that.
Okay, stop now! I couldn't sleep last night, and I'm feeling a little... I was reading until 4 a.m. I'm planning to translate a book from English this summer, but
Oh, you read English.
Yes. Our father, may he rest in peace, gave us what he called a proper education. Thanks to him, we know French, German, English, but it's taken its toll.
Knowing 3 languages in this place is an unnecessary luxury. No, worse, it's like, I don't know, a 6th finger or something.
I don't think there's anywhere in this world that doesn't need intelligent, educated people. Let's say that in a population of 100,000, there are only 3 lucky people in this town to be educated like you. You may not compete with the ignorance that surrounds you, and one day you'll diminish in the dark mass of the crowd, but you won't disappear altogether because of the influence you've had. After you're gone, maybe another 6 people like you will appear, then 12, and so on, until one fine day, educated people are the majority, and life will be unimaginably beautiful. And you complain about your education.
I'm staying for lunch.
Wow. Someone should have written that down.
I agree that life will be beautiful, but I mean, you can be part of it now. You have to work. No, I know what you're thinking. The German's getting all sentimental, but I'm as Russian as you are. And as it happens, don't speak that much German.
Do you ever wonder what it would be like if we could live our lives all over again, but be fully aware of it the second time? I bet we'd construct a whole different world, one like this with flowers and light. I have a wife and 2 little girls, and on top of that, my wife is unwell. But if I could live my life over again, well, I definitely wouldn't get married. Well, it's been really nice to see you all again.
You're leaving? Can't go.
You have to stay and have cake with us.
Yes, stay.
Well, if you insist. I seem to have interrupted your birthday. I'm so sorry I didn't say happy birthday to you. I'll help Olga with the candles.
Happy birthday, Irina. You have so many guests. I feel so self-conscious.
Here you are, Natasha. How are you?
I didn't know it was going to be such a big party. I'm sort of embarrassed.
Don't say that. We're all friends and family. But, Natasha, you're wearing a green belt.
So? Is it bad luck?
No, it just looks a bit weird with the dress. I mean, here, you can help us with the cake. Happy birthday, Irina.
Here's to finding a nice young man. Oh, and don't forget about Natasha. She needs a young man too.
I thought Natasha had a nice young man.
I told you not to.
The cake looks delicious. What's it made of?
Cockroaches.
That's disgusting.
We're having roast turkey and apple pie later. You should all stay for dinner.
Can I stay for dinner too?
Yes, please. Yes, stay.
They're very informal here.
Andre and Natasha sitting.
Stop it.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but they treat me like some kind of joke. I know it was wrong to storm off. I know it was, but I just couldn't take it.
Please don't cry. Just please don't. I know they're only joking. Okay, they love me and they love you. Come here. They can't see us over here.
All these posh people and their posh parties. Oh, God, I'm so ashamed.
Please don't cry. They can't see us. They can't. I promise. I don't know why I fell in love with you. I don't know anything except that I want to marry you. Please, marry me.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.